back. I'm so bummed. When I tipped it over, I ended up kind of like cracking a piece, but it's weird how it cracked because I can't show you it again. Hey, it's Margie with the Asking Spot, where I'm always asking, can I keep something from a landfill? But this time I'm asking, can I do it with a challenge? Can I make it silver and gold? Thank you very much for our host. It is the ever bubbly and fun Heather from What Heather Did. And we also have the super sweet Krystal with the Krafty Creech DIY and furniture flip. So here's the piece I'm working with. Not exactly furniture.
Details, my dear, mere details.
I've had this standing lamp for a long time and it's just needed some help. And why not change it up? So here goes.
You're not a quick learner, are you?
Looks like we'll have to go to Plan B.
Finally.
That's the answer.
You think?
There. All I'm doing is pressing. See how I can see in this one? I'm just pressing it in to release it.
Not good.
Well, I got this out. So we have a bit of a problem. My plans for this, well, for starters, when it knocked over, I cracked it. I was able to press it back together and it kind of looks solid. But the one thing I learned when I did that though was, oh, this isn't wood. Oh, I had some really great plans for it. It's not wood. I thought maybe it was poplar wood. It appears to be plastic covered in some dark epoxy.
Yeah, cheap.
But I got ideas. The one thing though that applies to this, like it would if it were wood, is cleaning is fundamental. But cleaning really is important because anything that is not in a shape that you want it to be, it's going to be accentuated by anything you put on top of it. So you don't want any grimy bumps out. But then also anything that's like any sort of oil to it can also mean whatever you apply to it might not adhere. So cleaning is a must. Didn't forget the silver part of this challenge. I just kind of want to save some of this for the final reveal. I will say though, all the pieces, I went ahead and gave them a little bit more of an antique look just by adding a little depth to them with some chalk paint. I put that on and watered it down, just kind of washed it on and then, wiped it off. I also added, once that dried, a top coat to it. And then I got this idea. I stopped into Walmart, I think it was, and I found these gears. Now, I didn't spray paint all of them. I just did a mix of different colors of them. And, well, here's what else I did. This is not a procedure for everyone. I get it. I have two things going for me. One, this is a fairly generic lampshade. So I could probably get another one at a thrift store or for sure at a box store. Two, I'm not that picky. It looked perfectly fine when the lights were out, and it was just, during the day as you'd look at it. And then at night, I am not staring at a lit lamp. I'm looking at whatever it's lighting. So it was a little speckly. I didn't mind. The inside did not have a problem. I kept it nice and light so the spray didn't soak through. I think if I was a little bit more patient, I could have even had a slightly more even coating and it would have been perfect. If you could, please click that subscribe button and click a thumbs up because it really helps out the channel. And if you're ready, I want to thank our host of the Silver and Gold Challenge. It's Heather with What Heather Did. And I also want to thank Krystal with the Krafty, Creech, DIY, and Furniture Flip. Here's the final results. And yeah, I know, they're not everyone's cup of tea, but they're fun. I like it. It gives a little bit of whimsy. And hopefully, though, it does inspire you to give something a second chance before you toss it out. You never know. You might come up with something a little off, but still, it's something you like. Thanks for watching The Asking Spot.